The two-year war is now over. The first phase of negotiations between Israel and Hamas has been successfully concluded, and all the hostages have been released.
This event is significant because it comes 2 years after Israel launched a military operation in the Gaza Strip on October 7, 2023, after Hamas gunmen killed about 1,200 Israelis and took 251 hostages. However, if we consider the entire war, the civilian population of Gaza has suffered far more than the Hamas organization. More than 67,000 people have died as a result of Israel's attacks on the Gaza Strip. In addition to releasing Israeli hostages, Israel is also releasing Palestinian prisoners. Furthermore, humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip will continue, and the Israeli army will completely withdraw from the occupied territories. However, Donald Trump has proposed a 20-point peace plan for this. Israel has accepted it, while Hamas has accepted only some of the points. Hamas does not want to accept the rest. Among them, one of the main points is that Hamas must disarm, but Hamas has not agreed to this. The organization says it will agree only after an independent Palestine is created, but according to the peace plan, Hamas must disarm before that. Nevertheless, people around the world are very happy about the peace between Israel and the Gaza Strip. For a long time, the people living in the Gaza Strip have been a major topic in world media. However, this Gaza war is not a world war, but a conflict over a small strip of land covering just 365 square kilometers. Yet it has become a war that makes headlines all over the world. It is not wrong to say that it has become a grave in a way. Although the people of Gaza have found peace, the buildings in the Gaza Strip have been almost completely razed to the ground. The structures that existed 2 years ago are now in ruins. Despite pressure from various parties around the world to stop the great tragedy that Israel inflicted on the Gaza Strip, Israel did not stop. The United States used its veto power to reject all proposals submitted to the United Nations Security Council to bring peace to the Palestinians. It may take decades to remove the millions of tons of heavy debris left after Israel's bombing. It may also cost billions of dollars. This message was revealed to the world by U.S. President Donald Trump, who said that the Gaza peace talks were successful and that the exchange of hostages and prisoners between the two sides would begin by October 13th. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that the agreement between Israel and Hamas marks a very good day for Israel, and it has been reported that all Israelis will return to Israel next Saturday. The people of both countries took to the streets and cheered in celebration of this peace plan. However, most probably, this could be a way for America and Israel to deceive Hamas. Hamas says that it will lay down its arms only after achieving an independent Palestine, while Israel insists that Hamas should disarm immediately. Also, Israel has never stated anywhere that it will accept an independent Palestine. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that they have dreamed of their greater Israel for generations. There have been other peace plans before this. For example, the Oslo Accords, which took place in 1993, were led by Yitzhak Rabin and Yasser Arafat. A crucial turning point in that peace process was the letter issued by Yasser Arafat recognizing the existence of the State of Israel. The Oslo Accords, concluded in 1993, were intended to set the stage for future Israeli-Palestinian relations. The creation of an independent Palestine was planned step by step. Although this was initially successful, it completely failed after the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin, who was committed to an independent Palestine. He was shot and killed by a Jew. After that, the agreement was completely lost. If Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu were to begin working toward an independent Palestine, it would not be easy for him either. Netanyahu has always said that he will not accept an independent Palestine. A few days ago, the Israeli Prime Minister stated that they agreed only to a ceasefire, not to an independent Palestine. This was announced by Benjamin Netanyahu recently. However, this is a ceasefire, not a complete cessation of fighting. Therefore, fierce clashes could break out again at any time. Israel continues to say that they are creating a greater Israel. Remember, it will be difficult to stop them until they reach that goal. Some say this operation by Donald Trump is an attempt to win the Nobel Peace Prize. However, the Nobel Peace Prize has already been awarded to someone else. Venezuelan opposition leader María has been awarded the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize for her fight for a peaceful transition to promote the democratic rights of the Venezuelan people. It is not surprising that those who speak out fearlessly in a country like Venezuela receive the Nobel Peace Prize. The award was previously given to a similar Iranian woman in 2023. Her name is Narges Mohammadi. One of the reasons Donald Trump was not awarded the Nobel Peace Prize is the controversy that arose when President Barack Obama received it. There was much debate about why Obama was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. When he received it, he had only been in office for 9 months, and he was nominated just 12 days after taking office. During Obama's 2 terms, the U.S. military was engaged in wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. He also killed Gaddafi and destabilized Libya. Therefore, awarding the Nobel Peace Prize to someone like that was considered a huge black mark in Nobel history. Especially when the Nobel Prize is given to a leader of a country. The Nobel Committee now thinks 100,000 times before making such a decision. So don't forget to leave a comment below with your opinion on whether Hamas is being deceived or whether Donald Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. We are preparing to say goodbye for today, hoping to meet again with another video like this. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to subscribe by clicking the red button below. Also, if you click the little bell icon, you'll be notified as soon as we post a new video. Let's meet again in a new video. Have a good day, everyone.